I saw Lakers are number 2 though. Lakers going with it all. Lakers in 5, chat. Let's talk about a devastating piece of news, or shall I say rumor. This is a RUMO, meaning it's not confirmed, nigga. According to Insider Gaming, the Gears of War collection that's rumored to be coming to Xbox, PC, and PS5 will feature co-op, but no PvP, Insider claims. According to a reliable insider, the Gears of War collection will not feature multiplayer, but instead just campaign co-op. Yesterday, new details about the Gears of War collection surfaced through Detective Seeds on Twitter. Their post stated that the game was seemingly added to the PlayStation Store's backend, revealing new information about it. So that basically confirms it is coming to PS5. The leaker reported that the game will arrive in mid-2025, probably August, and will not include multiplayer PvP content. Instead, the focus will only be on the campaign. A reliable insider has now corroborated the information about the Gears of War collection not featuring multiplayer. Jez Corden from, I think he's from Windows Central. Yo, shout out to Fissile Product. He also said on Twitter later to reveal what he knows about the Gears of War collection's PvP status. In his recent thread on Twitter, Corden stated, I too have heard there's no multiplayer. And I know this name because I read a lot of his articles. You've probably seen his face. I'm pretty sure he works for Windows. Yeah, he works for Windows Central. He's reputable. In a recent interview on Twitter, he stated, I too have heard there's no multiplayer. In the same thread, Corden was asked whether the collection would include campaign co-op, and he replied, yeah, co-op, but no multiplayer is what I heard. He stated he's looking into the Gears collection rumors to find more concrete. So meaning it's not confirmed, but he's also heard the same thing. In his recent YouTube video, another leaker said it's revealed some details about the Gears of War collection in E-Day. According to him, the Gears of War collection will be revealed during the Xbox showcase later this year, and the game will be available on the PS5, Xbox Series, and PC day 1. Gears of War E-Day is reportedly scheduled for 2026, but a slim chance that it comes out in 2025. You know there's no PS4 release date. And ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate when you talk about the politics, even though I saw what I know what you're talking about though. No, it just threw me off because we wasn't talking about that shit. But yeah, I saw that nigga Trump cut he cut funding for cancer research, but then during the State of the Union he held up a cancer kid, and then they applauded the shit. I'm like, yo, we are living in some dystopian fucking North Korean shit. I'm like, there's no way this is a serious country. Anyways, because I'm not that'll make me go on a fucking tangent. What was I about to say? Back to the Gears of War. If this shit is true, ladies and gentlemen, this game is DOA. Now, for those unfamiliar with my content, I am a Gears of War head. During my high school years, I played Xbox 360 primarily, and I mainly was a Gears and Halo guy. Really Gears. If I was a 2K build, I was a two-way Gears of War player with a little bit of that Halo on the side. I went crazy on this multiplayer. It's some of my fondest memories. I was a sweat at this game. This is one of the, I rarely say on my stream I am good at games, but this is one of those games I am good at. Boy, ain't no way. What up, Dooms? Devastating news. So as someone, if you've never played Gears, I'm telling you right now, as someone who played a lot of Gears, got thousands of hours clocked into this franchise, if this collection comes out and has no multiplayer, it is DOA. Don't get me wrong. The story is important. The co-op experience is important, but the multiplayer is just important. It's equal. It's 50-50. Because I have fond memories of playing on the hardest difficulty, fighting General Ram and all that shit, but I think this is disappointing news if it turns out to be true, because this is going to be the first time it's ever on PlayStation. There's a group of people that grew up, played PlayStation 3, 4, never got to play Gears of War, and you're meaning to tell me you're not gonna get to be able to play peak multiplayer? And you know what's crazy? If you weren't in my last stream, the last article I read about this, the rumor is that this collection might include Gears of War Judgment, the game Gears of War fans we don't even fucking acknowledge. So you mean to tell me there's a world where there's no multiplayer in the collection, but there's Gears of War Judgment?
Only lame niggas say that shit.
Come on, Phil. You can't get people. I'm not gonna lie. Like, nigga, you might need to get fired. Like, what are we talking about? What's the point of bringing your best franchises to another? You're literally because I'm all for freeing games. I really don't care about exclusives like that. But like, you're literally giving a little tug job to PS5 players, and then you're giving them blue balls because right when they're about to bust, it's like, nah, no multiplayer for you. Shit is ridiculous, man. And I said literally on the last stream, I said what really would make this shit bang is if they did it like the Master Chief Collection, where like every Gears of War map is included in the multiplayer collection and you can play them all despite the game. Like, don't fragment it. We're not gonna get anything now. That's according to this rumor. Gooning Phil, the Halo collection at multiplayer. Why can't Gears? I don't know, man. One of the best parts was hearing the NPC voices in between rounds when you won and lost. I just got an Xbox and I've been playing through the Gears series on Game Pass. Judgment is seriously ass. It's so much different from the other ones. It was a lot of changes in that game that nobody asked for. The story was okay, but the multiplayer was ass. I kind of feel comfortable not having to face sweats just yet. The multiplayer has to come for the new Gears of War though. I think it's just disappointing. Like, to me, it's not a Gears collection if it doesn't include multiplayer. I would rather them postpone this and put out a proper collection. Otherwise, don't put it out. And then also then we got to ask the question, is Gears of War 6 going to be on PlayStation 5? And is that going to have multiplayer? Like, what are we doing? I think it's a bad first impression for people. Because like, my thing is, if you're going to bring your exclusives to the PlayStation Nation, you want to make a good first impression. You got to keep in mind, most people do not read IGN, GameSpot. They don't watch streams like this. They just open up their PlayStation, their Xbox, Game Pass, and they just look at what's playable. That's why there's one of the reasons why it's so many niggas on social media talking about, oh, there's nothing to play but 2K and COD, is because they don't read. They don't read real world news. They don't read gaming news. They don't read nothing. That's why the average literacy level has actually dropped down to 6th grade, I read recently. It's not even 8th grade anymore. Niggas cannot read. They can't write. So with that in mind, and your goal is to sell things, you should want to make a good first impression, because you can't make a good first impression twice. You said that's fucking sad. It is. I think they don't want to include multiplayer because of how broken Master Chief's collection was at launch. Okay, so do a better job. That's it. Just postpone it if it's not ready. That says to me they're just trying to appease the board. If it's not ready, that's fine. Take your time with it. I don't think anybody's in a rush for the Gears of War collection. 52% of the country reads at or below a 6th grade level. Yeah, you seen that stat, Black Math Nerd? Yeah, deadass. I'm the friend in the group chat who be telling niggas about new games. This is disappointing, but keep in mind though, it is a rumor. None of it is confirmed. I'm just kind of going on a tangent. It doesn't mean it's true. I'm hoping, this is one rumor I'm actually hoping is true, because me personally, I want people to experience peak fiction. I want people to enjoy the things that I got to enjoy in my youth, and there's a potential that this might be some goofy shit. But anyways, I work with kids. The reading level's getting worse. Yeah, because they be on them damn iPads. What up, Dust? Got an update on the tariffs. Now, I know some people in Hokage highlights, they don't like when I talk politics in the stream, but usually I try to relate the politics to the gaming industry. In the last few months, I've been telling y'all that there were rumors going around about tariffs and how they could affect games. Previously, I was speaking more so about the price of games and how that could affect things, but it looks like tariffs might also be a disaster for physical games, not just games, period. Since taking office in January, nigga, we know. Whatever. The Trump administration has implemented a range of tariffs on goods being imported into the country. The introductions, which came into effect yesterday, although we don't know because this nigga, yesterday we had tariffs, then today he's like, they're off. Like, my whole investment portfolio is red. This man is just doing shit. Includes a 25% tariff on products from Mexico and a 20% tariff on goods from China, and an additional 10% on what was initially implemented on the 4th of February, both of which had the potential to result in a price hike for consoles and accessories. And according to Sarcana analyst Matt, it could bring about the death of select physical games. Yeah, he just vibing too. He's just fucking vibing. There's also a 10% tariff on energy products out of Canada, which I think is funny because most of these tariffs are 20% or more, but he only did 10% on energy products out of Canada. Y'all know why? Because Canada is one of the biggest energy, one of our biggest imports from Canada is energy. So he made sure not to tax that too much. You don't want them gas bills going up too much because people gonna go fucking crazy. Basically, this fucking psycho knows what he's doing. I work in imports, bro. This shit has been a disaster, a fucking disaster. Despite many companies, including Nintendo, Apple, Microsoft, starting to shift their production out of China in the last decade, the country remains a central hub for global hardware production. The same can be said for Mexico and disc production. The U.S. tariffs, therefore, threaten to increase production costs for developers and publishers, something Matt believes may lead to select companies dropping physical releases completely. Said the Roaring 20s. Chill. It wouldn't surprise me to see physical games that would be subject to tariffs simply not getting made. Basically, if you like to collect games, they might not even exist anymore for the next few years. 6 bankruptcies. I know that's why I hate when people use that argument. America needs to be ran like a fucking company. First of all, no nation should be ran like a company because it's not a company. But 2, we're dealing with humans. And then 2, let's entertain that logic, right? This nigga had 6 bankruptcies. Like, I don't think he ran the company very well. So yeah, just know, if you like to collect games, they might be harder to find, which means that it is going to drive the price up, not just because of tariffs, but because of collectors. People are going to want to be able to get their hands on these games. And if there's a shorter supply, that means the price got to go up, ladies and gentlemen. That means the price got to go up. He used the bankruptcies as leverage, sadly. Rich folk shit. They'll still somehow blame Biden. Yeah, I seen he's trying to get rid of the CHIPS Act too. Motherfuckers, yo, tariffs are good because it's gonna bring production back to the United States. Like, Honda's opening a plant in Indiana. I don't know if you guys read this shit. Like, yeah, they're building a plant in Indiana. The problem is the price of Hondas are about to go up because if they hire American workers, the price of the Honda's gonna. You can't explain nothing to these niggas, man. Yeah, and that's in 2028. You're right. It's not tomorrow. $90 base version games. Like, if you hire American workers, they're gonna demand more money, which means the price of your Honda is gonna go up. Now we can't even get affordable cars. Interesting time. So I just want to make y'all aware of that. Also wanted to make you aware that Fragpunk's console version has been delayed. The PC version is out today. I actually just downloaded it. I preloaded it. I'm not gonna play it today, but it is out today on PC. After the success of Marvel Rivals, NetEase is publishing another shooter due to this release this week called Fragpunk. At least it's releasing on PC, as its console launch has been delayed without a new release date. The online shooter was first revealed last year at the showcase, but blah, 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 comes out the 6th. Damn, I didn't know it doesn't even have a new release. That's unfortunate. I don't feel like this game's been promoted a lot, and like they probably should have waited till they can release on console and PC all at once. This might fuck around and hurt the game because it already wasn't promoted. They said Apple building a plant here too. How much iPhones go for? What's the latest iPhone? Is it iPhone 16? My shit old. Let's see, iPhone, just the base iPhone 16. How much this shit cost? $800 with that shitty Apple Intelligent. $800 for the base iPhone 16. Which means if they were to build plants here, they hire American workers, your phone, the base version gonna start at $1,000 because you know Apple gonna mark that shit the fuck up, bro. Whatever it is, double it. Oh boy. I seen a TikTok. There's this woman that's going viral. And she's like, does anybody care about the state of Nebraska? Nobody's picking the vegetables in the farms. What are we gonna do? Food is out here in the fields rotting and nobody cares about the state of Nebraska. Didn't you guys vote to deport all them niggas? Nebraska doesn't care about Nebraska. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? These niggas is goofy, man. They just fucking goofy. Shit, I got the 16. I still got a 13. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think I'm gonna update my phone for a long time. I don't see a reason. As long as I can make calls on it, whatever. Nebraska's actually nice. We found the Nebraska resident. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions, like, y'all don't want to do the job. Like, have you seen the new gameplay for AC Shadows? I haven't, but when I go in the sub box, I'll look for it. RoboCop Rogue City sequel has been announced, and it'll come out this summer. We got a new trailer. I know this is a game that came out, was it last year or the year before? People said it was all right. RoboCop. We're back saving Detroit so Ethos can live. Yeah, it's a solid budget title. That's what people were saying.
There were too many. And their weapons. So many good officers that...
We're the cops. All the bad ones should be afraid of us.
Cops shouldn't be feared. What do you want us to be? Judges? Executioners?
The visuals are nice for a budget title. Prepare for face, Robocock. He needs to come to Camden. Nobody can save Camden.
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
Nah, it's a new game. It's not DLC. It's a sequel.
Going down.
Trouble, then.
I think the beauty of
Your resub just
the
reminded
RoboCop franchise.
Poison Ivy's OnlyFans before Selena sees this month's bank statements.
Yo, shout out to Dirty Sam with the sub. I think the beauty of the RoboCop franchise is it takes place in Detroit. So when it comes to video games, there's honestly an unlimited amount of content that they can produce because there's an endless amount of crime in Detroit. So as long as Detroit is Detroit, RoboCop has something to shoot at. So they can keep making these games. If y'all like them, y'all said y'all like them, we love them. So shout out to the city of Detroit. Keep doing what y'all doing. The city of Townsville shit. You said no more. Put it on Tubi. You know what's crazy? The fact that they have a trailer like this, that means the pilot was shot. There's an episode out there. Somebody's gonna leak it one day. Thank God I'm not on Earth 2. Yeah, we just got to deal with shitty Earth 1. The execs at CW gonna get sued for self-sabotage. CW been ass, bro. I don't even know how we tolerated some of those TV shows. I think the only one that still stands the test of time that's halfway decent is Arrow. And more so like the earlier Arrow seasons, but like The Flash. What was that one where they were time traveling? All that shit is ass, bro. And I didn't realize how ass it was until Netflix put out Daredevil, which, by the way, I heard the new season's fire. Haven't watched it. No spoilers, please. Maybe tomorrow I'll watch it, but I gotta catch. Yeah, The Legends of Tomorrow. The Legends of shit stain, man. Was Smallville good? I was really young when Smallville came out, so I don't really remember. I remember liking it as a kid, but I don't know if it was good now. Black Lightning was cool first two. Even Black Lightning wasn't even that good. I think we just liked it because we was black, Flock. If you could be real, it wasn't that good either. That suit was ugly. Like let me pull that shit up. Black Lightning, CW. Oh shit. Tired of all these black superheroes with fucking lightning. Like, Jesus Christ. Why niggas all got lightning? What is that about? We got to get to the bottom of this. Why does every black superhero got lightning? Do you think it'd be cool to make a side channel where you react to movies and TV shows? No, because that's more work, and I barely get rewarded for the work that I do have. I'm not speaking to you specifically. I'm mainly speaking to the YouTube. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me call you niggas out right now. Let's see. We've had a total of over 1,000 viewers. We only have 100 likes. There's 400 of you in here. This is what I be talking about. Can you make this content? No, thank you. 1,000 viewers, 100 likes. Hit the fucking like button. I gotta beg y'all. I gotta pull teeth out. It ain't even worth it. It's too easy. It's too easy. Look up a real black superhero, Blank Man. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Just saying, didn't do what I thought either, and I was watching everything. Yeah, they still don't do it. That's the crazy part. But they'll sit in the comment section and tell me I'm underrated. Like, I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna do whatever works for me. I hope for the best. It's all good. I gotta protect my mental health. Brace yourself for Discord to get worse. Reports swirl that the company is in talks with bankers about opening its up to shareholders. Translation: Discord is considering IPOing, meaning becoming a public company. Right now, it's private, basically being listed on the stock exchange.
Not a proper form of transportation. Hear
Uh,
that, Shadow? Get off my man Sonic's dick.
I've already read this one. I basically summarized it to you. There's rumors going around that Discord might go public, meaning you could buy shares into the company. And at first, I thought this was bad news, although I can still argue it's bad news. But then I'm glad I did a quick Google search before I made a tweet to see, because like, I know Discord hasn't been profitable the majority of its life, but I guess in maybe the last 2 or 3 years they become profitable, because I don't know, because the AI could be wrong. Oh wait, never mind. All right, earlier I Googled it, right? It said it was profitable. Now it's saying it's not. Which one is it? This is why you can't trust AI. And I don't know if they have, is Discord profit? I swear to God, earlier it said that it was. But because I was about to put out a tweet and go on a rant about this shit. It said Discord about to get slutted out. You can't trust any search engine. I'm saying it remains uncertain. Nobody knows. What I do know is 2-3 years ago, there was plenty of reports going around that it wasn't profitable. So if it is profitable, it became profitable in the last year or two. I'm going to act like it's not for a second, because I think there's a higher probability that it's not. We can't find any definitive info. The problem with Discord potentially going public is Discord took the traditional tech bros route, where they were like, we're going to build this plane and we're just going to start flying it without a real proper business model. They focused on just trying to get us on the platform, and then they were going to figure out how to monetize it later. That's why Discord Nitro came out of nowhere. And as far as I know, Discord Nitro is the only way they really make money. I know that you could charge for people being in your servers, but most people don't have access to that. So they don't have like a proper business plan to make money. So the problem with them potentially going public, if this rumor is true, if you love Discord, it could spell the end of it. Because what happens when you go public is you now have a board of shareholders, because you know there's going to be somebody who buys, or a group of people who are going to buy the majority of shares. Your little 5 shares isn't going to do anything, okay? And when you have a board of shareholders to appease, you now have to take into consideration what they say. And there's going to be quarterly earnings calls, and people are going to be on those calls saying, hey, you guys didn't make any fucking money. What's the fucking problem? Now Discord is going to feel this pressure to, you know, make extra products for Discord, and they're just going to start putting shit out. I'm going to call it right now. They're going to just start putting shit out on the platform, probably no research and development, undercooked software, and the software could potentially go downhill because of it. Shareholders are the reason why a lot of your favorite games are ass. Said no more dis. Yeah, we could potentially. That's a good point, Black Chef. We could potentially see ads on Discord, and if ads get into Discord, it's going to slow down your computer. It's going to slow down the software. And the whole beauty of Discord is it's very low resources when you're gaming. That was the appeal of it, because we used to be on Skype, TeamSpeak, Mumble, the Mumble Ghost. The reason Discord came in and fucked up the industry when it comes to voice chat is because it used very little bit of your CPU, so it allowed you to have more computing power to play your games on PC. Plus, it had a really good UI. It was very simple, intuitive. But once you get shareholders involved, it could rush products up and fuck shit up, basically. And then now we're back on TeamSpeak, which you got to pay for. If I was a business owner or a shareholder, I would put up a platform to hear the consumers are saying about my product and actually listen. Well, here's the problem with Discord. And this is why I say them going public could be a disaster. I don't know, how do you make money off of this shit? Because I'm not going to lie. Nigga, I'm not playing. Discord came out what year? Discord release date. Was it 2015 or something? It was. Okay. Discord came out in 2015. As of this year, it is 10 years old. And I remember when Discord came out because I think we were on Raid Call or either TeamSpeak, and we made the announcement, we're switching over to Discord. The community that we had at the time was like, what the fuck is Discord? We was ahead of the game. Now everybody got a Discord. Discord has been around for 10 years, and about 7 of those years were free. It's going to be hard to convince people you need to pay for X, Y, and Z. And Discord Nitro isn't a good enough product to convince most people to try it. You get like, what, 50 megabyte uploads and shit? At least with YouTube Premium, you get no ads, and you know you're supporting the creator. Plus, YouTube is full of content for everybody, and most people are watching it on the TV. And you get YouTube Music. That's the value in it. You get YouTube Music, right? I just don't think Discord Nitro has enough value to justify people paying for this shit, bruh. Yeah, it's butt. So I can see Suits fucking this damn platform up. And then we might be back on Skype, y'all. But actually, Skype just shut down last week, I think. Damn, I remember when it came out. Feels like it was yesterday, but it was 10 years ago. It's crazy seeing business shoot themselves in the foot. Yeah, they're going to be extra excited. If they do IPO, it's going to bring in a lot of new cash for the first few months. But then after that, you now have shareholders. You're going to have to prove why you needed that cash and what you were using it for. Yeah, back to Uvu. I'm not saying this is the downfall of Discord. Things could turn out good, but anytime you implement other shareholders in, it could turn into a disaster. Have I heard about YouTube Premium Lite? I have. I got YouTube Premium, so I'm not paying for that shit, but there's a new option out there. Introducing Premium Lite. Watch your favorite creators ad-free. Today, we're expanding Premium with Premium Lite to users in the US. Premium Lite gives viewers a new, more affordable way to enjoy most videos on YouTube ad-free for $7.99 a month. In the coming weeks, we'll also make Premium Lite available to all users in the current pilot countries of Thailand, Germany, and Australia. This expansion comes as YouTube Music and Premium reaches over 125 million subscribers. If you don't have YouTube Premium, it's the one thing I do pay for. It will change your life. I watch a lot of YouTube, so but I would imagine it doesn't come with YouTube Music. Yeah, so basically you're paying for no ads, but you don't get the YouTube Music. This actually makes sense. They gave you a cheaper option. You're just not gonna get the music. You get the Premium, you now get YouTube Music with it. So you know you can get Spotify and you can get ad free. I think it's a W for YouTube. You said same. Instead of having to deal with ad blockers and shit. But he said I watch with ad blocker allegedly. Hey, I like the idea of paying for YouTube Premium, and I'm supporting the creators I watch, especially because a lot of the creators I do watch, they make long form content. Like was it DB Signifier, he just announced like a new documentary he got coming out about it's called like Dear White People or something. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like a 3-hour video. I want to watch it ad free. I want to watch, yeah, FD Sig. I want to watch it ad free. So like, I like the idea that, you know, I'm giving that person money for watching all their video. I like supporting people. My bad. I'm just paying a lot for services so I can cut corners. I feel that. I got the YouTube family program, so you know I got people on my shit, and then, you know, I get the password from other people, man. Yeah, talking to white people. That's the new video he announced. I sub to that shit too. Yeah, so you know, just, you know, if you got a group chat, one homeboy get HBO Max, somebody get Disney Plus, somebody get Netflix, you get the YouTube Premium, you good, but you don't gotta pay for everything. Y'all niggas need to make some friends, man. Man, Google Play Music was so good. Well, man, you got YouTube Music now. YouTube Music is good. I use it. But background play included. Yeah, you get background play. And then last but not least, the upcoming Persona cookbook will help you level up your guts. For $28, you can learn how to cook Persona food. Who wants to cook Persona food? Does anybody want to cook Persona food? I don't, but if you want it, here's the link for the hard copy.